Hello all, welcome. In this video, I will be doing a quick homework how-to. We'll be going over this week's homework and how to go about completing it. In order, there were 5 assignments given to you this week. They are 1, to sign into our Google Classroom. I think at this point, most, if not all of you have done this, so great job. The next assignment was to fill out your student survey. So it's titled 11 Questions for English 11. The next assignment was to create a copy of your digital notebook. The 4th assignment was to complete your slides from Wednesday's class. And then the last assignment was to read a page of a longer essay called How to Read Like a Writer, and to read my annotations of that page, and then to take some notes and answer a question. We're gonna go through each of these assignments, go through how to complete them, make sure we're clear on the directions, and then I hope you complete them. I know that a lot of you have already, so thank you. So the first thing that we need to do is to go on Google Classroom. Please do not email me assignments. I will not grade them if they are sent through email. The only way I accept work is through Google Classroom. And remember, like I said in class, the classwork section is your best friend. Sure, you can use the stream, but this is a way more organized way of looking at the different assignments. So the homework is all listed here. Remember, the first thing was to get into Google Classroom. You should have the link. If you do not, in this email, I sent you the the definite link to our English 11 website. So if you go to this English 11 website, on the front page, there are all the links to Google Classroom for your specific period. Hopefully you've done that at this point and you are in our Google Classroom. The first assignment you should complete is this survey. It's called 11 Questions for English 11. Like the title suggests, there are 11 questions. If you want an example of how to best complete this survey, you can look at either my example or the example of, for the period 2 and 3 classes, my co-teacher. There's a clear criteria for success for this assignment. Make sure you respond to each question in the survey. Make sure that you actually answer the question, that your answers are on subject, and avoid one-word phrases or words like yes, no, IDK. Make sure you clarify all of your responses if you do not have a clear response to the question. So that's that assignment. I believe the second assignment was to create a copy of your digital notebook for our class. So this is really easy. I don't imagine this taking any longer than a minute. Here is the digital notebook template, which you all have access to. It's a view-only file, so all you're going to do is click File, and then make a copy. You are going to copy the entire presentation, and you are going to rename it. So you're going to erase this part where it says insert your full name, and you are going to put your full name there. So that is all you are doing for this. And then once you have made that copy with your name, make sure to also submit it and turn it in this assignment on Google Classroom. So that is what you are doing for this assignment, turning in the copy that you've made of the digital notebook. Fun thing about this digital journal, I believe I went over this in most of my classes. You can change the template so that you have different notebook covers. I have cover 2 right now for my own personal copy of the notebook, but you can also create a custom cover and overlay or put on an image of your choice onto the cover. So that's a fun thing to know. You can also choose which paper you would like, whether it's grid paper, blank canvas, line paper. If you are feeling very advanced in your slide usage, another fun thing you can do, this is advanced Google slide technology, is that you can edit the master. And all that means is that you can play around with what is outside of the slides. So, for example, you could leave me a note about something that you had written, and you could insert your Bitmoji. And here is another plug using the Bitmoji extension, which is available on all student Chromebooks. So if you have a Bitmoji that you use through Snapchat or whatever else, you can use that Bitmoji on any Google document using this extension. Okay, that has been the end of my plug. So far, let's see how we're doing. We've gotten 3 assignments down. The next one is to complete the slides from class. So if you remember on our first day of class, we did introductions, and I had you sort of create your own slides to share out with your classmates. In order to find the slides that belong to you, I advise that you use the Control F function. So on your keyboard, there should be a button that says Control and a button that says F if you're on a Chromebook. If you are on a Mac like I am, you'll press Command F. And then once you have this open, you can search any word that appears in these slides and it will take you there. So if I search my name, Emmanuel, I can scroll through the slides and find any place where my name is listed. Rather than finding my name, you would want to find your name. So I'm thinking of a student who is in our class. Let's do Jackson. So if I search or did the Control F for Jackson's name, I would find the group that Jackson is in, and then Jackson's responsibility would be to fill out their slides. So I'm not sure where Jackson's slides are, but as a student, you would choose, there we are. So Jackson's slides are over here. He's already filled them out. So if I was another student in this group who hadn't filled out my slides yet, I would choose these blank ones for student 4 and fill out those slides. Hopefully that made sense. I feel like it was a little bit jumbled. So if you have further questions, definitely email me about this assignment. But all you're doing is finding your group and then choosing one of the blank templates to fill out for yourself. Another way to pull up Control F, I believe, is to do, I believe if you go to File or View, I don't want to confuse you by just being confused myself, but there is a way up here to pull up this bar. I'm just not 100% sure what it is, but easy way is to press either Control F or Command F. Last thing I wanted to go over was how to do the homework for the weekend, how to read like a writer. So I posted the PDF here, how reading like a writer is different from normal reading. This is a page from a longer essay. What you want to do is open it with Kami. There are instructions in the assignment on how to use Kami if you've never used it before. Kami is just a PDF editing software. So with Kami, you can sort of annotate directly on your PDFs. So here we have the article, which I would like you to read, or the page from the essay that I would like you to read. Do that, and then also read through all of my annotations. Once you've completed that, I have the templates for you in my notebook. So you can make a copy of these templates if they aren't already in your notebook. For a lot of you who turn in your notebook on the Create a Notebook assignment, I already copied and pasted them in for you. You're basically just responding to this question or to this prompt, which is to fill out this T-chart for what you learned from the text versus what you learned from my annotations. and then to answer this question, what is the difference between normal reading and reading like a writer? So you will fill out this page after reading the page from Bunn, I believe that's the name of the writer, and my annotations on Bunn's ideas. Here's the criteria for success again. You need at least 3 bullet points in the column for what you learned from the text. You need at least 3 bullet points in the column what you learned from my annotations. And then you need to make sure that you answer this question, which is highlighted. So you're going to do this directly in your notebook. If you want, you can just copy my slides. Either press edit and then copy, or Control C, Command C, and post those directly in your notebook. Fill them out, and then please submit them here underneath the assignment, How to Read Like a Writer. Okay, I believe that is all the homework assignments for this week. Hopefully this was helpful to someone in the class. That's the main reason why I did it. I hope you two are feeling very good about doing all of your homework. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Goodbye.